Hello and welcome back to SnowTopia, and a new version finally of the alpha is out, and here you have it, just released just before Christmas. This episode will probably be around New Year's though, so I started it up before on our old save, but we can't really do anything there, so we will start a new save. And I will go through what's new in this release. I haven't got the release notes actually, so I'm not 100% sure what the changes are. Some is obvious and some maybe isn't. I think there have been an overall on the graphics and a little bit like that, but let's get into the game. And here we definitely see something new because we have a new map. Wow, that is something I didn't expect at all. So we have Mount Alpha, which is the old map, I guess, and we have Frozen Peak. So I hadn't checked this out before, actually, so we're definitely going with Frozen Peak here, a new map. Wow, really? I didn't think in any way at all that a new map would make its way into the open alpha. That is very interesting, and we have some Christmas trees here hidden in the landscape. And speaking of the landscape, we do have a new layer here, or infographic, the topology, and with that I think we can plan much better runs here in general. So this mountain we only got 2 villages, and not really villages as such, just a starting point. And I think we will go off this starting point and try to work in some more gentle slopes to start with, and we'll see what we get from there. But as I said, this is really interesting and a very different feel on this map. Feels like it's a little bit smaller, but most importantly, it's got one giant peak. Hopefully, with this, they have also added the possibility to do much longer lifts. That would be wonderful if that were the case, at least. But we'll see if that's true. So I kind of want to do the first run down here and I lift back up to the base station, so to say. So let's see if we can't get that in. So what would be good for that? A chair lift maybe? A surface lift with this wouldn't work, of course. So let's say you will start the run off from here. No, the lift is too long. Still have that trouble, but this is very much doable if we just start this a little bit higher up here. So that will let you back into the system, and yeah, a little bit funny, but this sure happens sometimes in real life as well, that the lifts go down. And I said, I think they have tweaked the graphics on the lifts and everything like that. I think they are overall more black, a little bit more discreet is one thing. And yeah, just a little bit more realistic, to be honest. So let's see here. If the skiruns medium, no, we want a large one, and you do get the topography as soon as you try to, or are doing the ski run. So realistically, it would of course be like a parking lot or something like that here, but we'll ignore that fact for now, and we'll also ignore that this is going to be a flat run here to start. But then here, working down on a green run, and that is our target actually here for this whole run to be a green run. We will try to do a more gentle approach to start with here in the game and overall of the runs, so to say. So here we are starting off with a really nice and long green run, 2% in steepness. That is crazy, and I don't know if you could name the runs before. Maybe not. But we'll call this super duper easy. Just like that. Yeah, there definitely have been some overall tweaks here. So adding in one in the workforce there to that lift, and we already have 7 beginners here at our resort. And something that is new is, of course, this markings for the slopes. This actually looks uphill, I would say, slightly uphill. SnowTopia. Yeah, that's a pretty beautiful entrance, actually. No, it's not any slope. It's well, it's not upwards, is what I wanted to say. It's very much just flat. So where are all the skiers? Can we, let's see here, preference, very happy. There we go, we can follow our skier. And I don't think we have done this properly before, but this is an older update, but the art for the game is definitely updated, and the mood is very good here on our beginner, and overall all our pretty much all our beginners are happy with the runs. So we're all very happy with the runs there. And let's get home off from that. Yeah, so we all got the same kind of skiers so far, 7 beginners, but that's fine. Now, can we build in something a little bit more interesting from this one? I don't think we really can. Unfortunately, or what we can do, of course. Now the question is, this slope, would that be suitable for maybe some blue runs together with black runs? Yeah, I think it will be hard to knock off blue runs, unfortunately. Very exciting or very trippy red or black runs down there, but maybe some blue runs from there. It wouldn't be impossible. This is a little bit too steep to make it blue run, so we're going to try and build a green run. Next on the line is a blue run, and after that we'll go in with a red run and then a black run. But I'm thinking again that we'll sort of build a lift back. So towards this peak, I think is possible, maybe, to get in a blue run. We'll go with the gondola just so we can get it where we want it to go, and I want it there, and I think that will work fine. And we will allocate 1 worker towards that lift straight away, and we will go with the large runs here again. Now then, not like that. Where do we want to start off? We'll start off here. So Alright, so we can't go there to have you be blue. So we'll do a little bit of an angle here. We kind of want to go down. So the trick is, well, obviously to try and stay bluish all the time. And hopefully we can do that. Now the real tricky part is going to be connecting to back to the lift, but I don't think it is. I think this will work out totally fine actually. As a blue run. Yeah, that looks like a blue run to me. Come on, be a blue run. Yeah, there we go. So what should we call this run? I'm not really good at naming the runs, but we'll try to do that just for fun. I don't know actually what runs are called that much outside of Sweden. I kind of know what they could be called in Sweden, but I can't think of a real good name of a blue run. Or I would something like Dream would be a good name, maybe. So let's call it a scenic dream. Actually, let's have it a bit different. So this is still called, yeah, super duper easy. So we got 17 here, so now we got 10 beginners and 7 slalomers, and we got 5 that are happy. That is definitely more than we had before, so to say. So overall, I definitely actually like the look of this run, and I definitely think we can do a more direct run that should turn out red. So where do we have any? Kind of want to follow our next skier here on the gondola. Waiting lines. Do we have any waiting lines? Yeah, we've got 1 waiting there, 0 waiting there. So that's good. Attendance. This overlay. Well, I guess it's just green because it's not crowded, I would think. We can cross off this beginner's guide, I think. So the gondola, haven't really looked at that. I don't know. Don't think it haven't gotten a major rework. The poles, or the poles and the ropes, I guess, have the same style as the chairlift, though. So, do we have anyone here? I can't see. I would love to see. So we will go a little bit of super speed here, just so we can follow our first skier down our blue slope here, before trying to get in a red slope. Just so waiting here for the next chance that someone actually gets off here, and hopefully that is going to happen soon enough. While we are waiting for that, remember to smash that like button. It really means a lot if you do that, and if you are enjoying it, of course, you should hit that button. If you're not enjoying it, you shouldn't hit it. But I know overall that you're certainly enjoying this game and this series that we have on in this game, and so am I for sure. So if you want to follow along on our journey or our coverage on SnowTopia up until release, remember to hit that subscribe button, and you can hit that small notification bell to be super duper sure to not miss out on any of the content that we try to post pretty much daily. Not only on SnowTopia though, but hey, you might find something else that you find interesting as well, like Transport Fever 2 or Airport CO or FIFA Manager 2020 maybe, or anything else that we might have up our sleeves, so to say. So we're still waiting here actually for a skier to come along, which is kind of irritating. Oh, there we go. A bunch of skiers. You are going so fast. So you are a slalomer, and you look pretty much the same as the beginner, I would say. So overall, this being a large run, I think it's too narrow to be a large run. Like if you're looking at how they are taking the turns, it's like super narrow, really, to be a large run. It's like, oh, I'm turning a little bit. Oh, I gotta turn again to not run. They run well, not go off the run, so to say. So the slalomer here, I guess, not quite as pleased, since they just left, pretty much leave here straight away or something. Yeah, leaving our resort, which is a shame, of course. But we are going to do another run. We are going to try to get in all 4 categories of runs here before ending off this episode. So let's try and get in a red run. I kind of want to go a little bit like that, and a little bit like that. And now, how do you want to go? We can have it a little bit like so. We'll have it a little bit bluish for a little while. Now the question is, we need to kind of go more towards here, actually. So I kind of want to do the run the whole way here, as you see. Oh, that's not really great placement. Something along those lines. Yeah. Now the question is, will this be enough to be a red run? I would think it is. Yeah. It's a red run. So I like to do some crossovers here. That is something we'll definitely do. So for one example, I definitely would see a cross-off, something along the lines of this. So where to put it? I kind of want it to be steep, but we'll do like that. And we'll have another one. And this one. Now this could be, well, this could be interesting if we manage to pull that off. Could we be able to get in a run like this? Yeah, we are allowed, but I kind of wanted to go back to your station, but obviously we can't really. Instead, it will be something along the lines of that. A black run taking off there. So now we did the black run there, but we will do a long black run before ending off here. And we've got 45 skiers here now, and we got +8 overall, which is much better than we had the last time on our other save. But I do think this works a little bit different than before. At least it feels like it is. So let's see here. We might want another peel off, so to say, like this one, to peel to this one. So if you feel like this blue run is a little bit too easy or just want variation, you can get in these 3 runs pretty much with that cross. And what more? Should we have one more cross? So kind of feel like, oh, I don't think that will be useful. Do we have any more useful crossings here? I don't really feel like we do. So I think that will do actually. So do we have any queues here? Waiting lines 1, 0. No. Skiruns difficulty, attendance is all fine. Now the fun part. All sorts. Can we get a run off or 2 down this crazy slope? So we'll try with a large one first. And we'll pretty much, oh, this is, I love to build it up like this. Or actually, this could be such an interesting run, just doing it something like pretty much straight down, or not straight down, but just like this. Actually, this is, yeah. So of course we did drop the naming convention on these couple of runs before this one, but we'll call this we'll call this run a short breeze. I don't know that it is, or should we call it scenic breeze? No, we'll call it a short breeze. I really love how you could have that bedded in the landscape, so nice. On the mountain, so to say. So we're definitely going to make a couple of runs from that down here. And we are going to try and make a slope go pretty much, well, to here, I guess. This mountain is not really that much we could do with it. You could have like, well, nothing really. It's just a small hurdle almost. So do we have any? Yeah, we have a couple experts and daredevils with us now, so that's nice. Yeah, we will just, like this. This looks so tempting. So tempting to just smack it down, just straight down. Like, so I kind of want it to drift off a little bit. Yeah, so we can have some even meaner runs here also, but 22% steepness, that's really a difficult run, I would imagine, at least. So taking this off here and a little bit there, and that's even steeper, which it felt that it was 24%. Jeez, Jesus Christ. And should we have? Let's have a small, like, crossover. I really like that crossover, and that's actually even steeper than those two. But I think that's not the case. It's just that the other two don't have any flat area, so to say. Well, the other two have flat area, this one doesn't. So something along the lines of that, and I think we'll wait with this maybe last run from this peak for a next episode, because I think this will be the end. I'm just thinking about a closing shot here. So what do you want to end on? Shot or a look like something like this maybe? I think it looks pretty nice. Yeah, definitely looks nice. So with that look, I hope you have enjoyed, and thanks so much for watching. I will see you next time here on the channel. Bye bye. You have been watching RawSlowGaming, and I hope you have enjoyed. On clicking on the video on the left, you will see the next video in this series, and on the right our latest upload to the channel. And with that said, thank you again for watching.